Hey you guys, this is Rafael from Shiloh Relics.com. Saddle up because we're going to have some fun today. Today we're going to talk about a neat piece from the Civil War. It's a Civil War saddle. This one is what's known as the Model 1859 McClellan saddle, named after General George McClellan, who was in charge of the Union Army in the early part of the war. He actually didn't do what Lincoln said. Lincoln fired him, so McClellan decided, I'm going to run for president against him in 1864, and he came that close to winning. If it hadn't been for a little political maneuvering by Lincoln, he probably would have won. But I digress. This is the saddle that's his namesake. It's the Model 1859, but this one was made during the heart of the war, and we know that for one reason. On March 24th, 1863, they required these saddles to have a special thing added. If you notice, there's a little brass tag like this. That is how they knew who made the saddles, because they had so many people making things, they wanted to make you responsible for your product. And so by putting your name on there, they expected them to be a little bit better, and they knew who made the ones that were falling apart if there was a problem with them. This one was made in Philadelphia. It's made by Pruden, P-R-U-D-D-E-N, and they were on Noble Street in Philadelphia, and you can see that on the marking. The saddle's in great shape. Most of these are completely trashed out and horrible. This one's pretty from all angles. They use this saddle style on up in past World War I. So you've got to be careful that you're not paying a Civil War price for a World War I saddle. There's a few things that you look for on them. The Civil War version is covered in rawhide like this. It'll have that pretty light brown color. The later ones are covered in a brown leather or black leather, and once you see the two side by side, you won't make that mistake again. You want to see this early style. It's got an open center. It's a 12-inch seat. If you notice, they actually put a brass plaque up here marking such. And today, 12-inch seat is for mostly children. But back then, this was because guys were smaller. Everything, they had bad food. They were just little people. They didn't have the hormones in the chickens like we do get today. Thank you for my chicken McNuggets. I'm not saying I don't love them. This one's a 12-inch seat. It's got the brass pieces that the leather straps go through. Most of the hardware on them are iron. And that's one thing that they change later. They switch over to brass. So you like to see iron on a lot of the hardware. This one still has the stirrups, and it's also got one thing that's missing most of the time. It's got these. This is what's known as a fender, F-E-N-D-E-R, like the guitar or on a car. But most of the time they're missing. Those alone can bring a few $100s for a nice set of them these days. The saddle just has a pleasing look. They're really rare to find in nice shape and complete like this. This one is for sale on ShilohRelics.com for $2,450. You can go on, you can see pictures of it from all angles. It's a lot rarer than that. They are tough to find, and this one's just got a good look. You can tell it was used, but they never abused it, and that's the way I like to see artifacts. I think that's cool when you know they saw something. I hope that you guys are doing well today. I want to thank each one of you that has went online and watched these videos. If you've shared these videos, if you've told people about us, because I could use all the help I can get. I'm not too proud to beg. I appreciate you. Please go onto YouTube and sign up as a subscriber. We have a few hundred now, which I'm very, very proud of. We are going to still give away an original Civil War cavalry saber. I just picked out which one. I'm going to have a segment on it in a few days. So you can see what we're going to give away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm optimistic. I hope it's tomorrow. We'll figure out something for the 5,000th subscriber when we give this one away. But I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope you remember you're loved. I hope when you get a chance, you're kind, because love is the greatest gift that we'll ever get to receive or give. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.